Hello everyone, my name is Julia and I'm from Codejig team. In this video I will show you how to create a very basic event tracker application. So it may be useful in case you're working in event management or when it is crucial for you to be up to date with technologies which may save your valuable minutes. What we want to achieve is an application where we will store different events details. For example, out here we can specify the name, location, description, the timing, and also store some attachments for this event. And now we can move with creating our own application. For this we go to the main page on the user account and click on Create New Application button. Now we can specify the name for our application, which is in our case Event Tracking. Also, we can select some initial template which was developed, but in this video I will show you how to create the event tracking application from scratch. Therefore, we select a blank app and also specify the company, which is video production in my case, and we are ready to go to the editor. And now, as our application has appeared in the applications list, we can go to development. So in our application, we will start with adding the main page, which will be the page to store the details about the event. And now we are redirected to the page editor. Here in the web page editor, we can add different fields to store the data about our event. So we need to have a text input field for storing the event name. Let's create it. Also, we will add a text input field for specifying the location of event. The next two very important fields will be to store the start and end time for our event. So let's select date and time field, which will be start time, and the same field to specify the end time. And also let's add a text input but multi-line text, which will be to store the description of our event. To make our page look a bit more structured and pretty, let's split this group box and also this part. Out here we'll place our timing, and this part will be to store the attachments. So on our event page, we need to have an ability to upload some new file and also to have a table to view all of the added attachments. So for this, we first of all will add a new field to upload some new file. Also, the action of adding of this file to a collection will be performed on a click on the button. So let's drag it also out here and give it a name, which will be add file. And also the final part will be a table of our files, but as you can see here, we can select the type we need. So for this, we'll create a new one, which will be an attachment, for example. And now we have a new data type created in our application and a collection on our page, but going to the data types of our application, as you can see, attachment doesn't have any fields, but we need our attachment to store our file. So the file will be stored as a binary, which is a system data type. So let's call it like file. And now we are ready to add these files to our collection on a click on this button. And for this, we need to create an action, the new one, which we will call add file again. So now we create it, and now we are redirected to the code block editor. So out here, with using the code blocks, we'll create an action which will get our uploaded file, transform it to our attachment data type, and then we will add it to our attachments collection. So first of all, we need to create an instance of attachment data type, a new variable. Let's give it a name, new attachment. Then we need to set for this new attachment the field of a file to be equal to those which is on our page, which is an item out here, and we get the new file field value and set it to be our attachments file. And now we are ready to add this attachment to our collection. So we will use add to collection code block. And the parameters will be, first of all, our new attachment value. Let's get it and set it as a parameter. And the collection will be those which is on our page. So on our item, the collection of attachments is out here. So let's get it and add our attachment to it. And now we can save and publish our application to have a look and also test our action. And after the successful publishment of our application, we can now open it and test our event page. So we can create some event, which can be, for example, some birthday party, and the location for it can be some cafe. And also we can specify some start time. For example, it could be tomorrow's morning, and the end for this should be like this. Also we can add some new file. Let's try to add some picture out here, and clicking on our add file, as you can see, we have it now in our attachments collection. So let's save it, and after saving instances, we'll have a collection of events which out here can be sorted by some values, by start time, end time, and will be used in your application. In case you like this application and find it interesting, you can now use our event tracker template while creating your new applications. Thanks for watching. Bye.